So in looking at doing some training for the Angeles Crest 100 ultra marathon, I was thinking about maybe putting together a mountain bike so I can go on the trails and get more familiar with the trails, because that's definitely one thing that you want to do. And some people break up the course into 4 sections, 25 miles each, and then they train on each section. Problem with that is that you're going to need somebody to drive you back to the starting point, because it's a point-to-point course, so it's not a looped course. So if you go 25 miles on it, you start at point A, you're going to end up at point B. You're going to have to go 25 miles back to get to your car. So what I've been thinking about doing is using a mountain bike and going on the course and trying to get familiar with it by mountain bike. Now, since it's up in the San Gabriel Mountains close to Mount Wilson, I already know a little bit of the end of the course. But the beginning parts of the course are a little farther than I usually go up into the mountains, so I'm going to have to spend some time getting used to that. Now here I have one of the old mountain bikes started piecing together. I painted the frame a while back. It's been sitting. So now today I just started to see if I have all the parts to put it back together. And here you can see the front fork. It's got the older style brakes. And it's got handlebars, pretty much rusted bolts. Some rust on the handlebars needs to be cleaned up. And here are some of the old parts we have. Old brakes, the front derailleur, rear derailleur. Got some new brake pads. I'm going to put those in. These are the old brakes. Some of the bolts are all rusted out. This is an old bottom bracket. I replaced it with this Shimano bottom bracket today. That's pretty easy to do. You just use one of these tools, sticks right in there, and you can use a wrench and just loosen it up, put it back in. And it's got this old style fork where you have to have a threaded adapter for it, so it's a little bit of a pain to work with. And this is a little piece that holds the front brake cable. You can see it's all rusted out. They've got to find another bolt for it or clean up the rust. But hopefully I'll be able to get this bike put together, put some nice big old mountain tires on it and some flat protectors, and see if I could get out on the trails, do a little course familiarization with the Angeles Crest 100 course. You do notice here that I've got the Oriflame 50K cap on. It's kind of neat, black and orange, and a nice logo on it. One thing I don't like about it is it keeps slipping up and coming off my head, so it doesn't stay on. Never had that problem with a beanie before. It's only this one. I don't know why. Anyway, also got my Carlsbad Marathon jacket on. That's kind of neat. Comes in the same price as the Carlsbad Marathon. Kind of a pricey road race, as most of the road races are kind of pricey nowadays. Ultramarathons are usually a little less expensive, but a lot less aid station support. Maybe only every 5, 6, or 7 miles you might have an aid station. And in some cases it can go even longer than that.